Welcome, and thank you for joining me for a creator summary of the LunaLux box. This month's theme, which is December, is Winter's Woods. As you open up your box, this is what it will look like. The first thing is the business card with all of the contact information in case you need anything. I also include a letter, and this time we did double-sided to save some paper and some trees. This is your oracle card of the month, and it has to do with the alphabet of the Druids, which relates to the trees, the Ogham alphabet. This is a recipe that I made myself for an elixir drink that you'll be creating for the winter solstice, for just any ritual, for a night cozy drink, or for the full moon ritual you'd like to do. And I created this little bag of goodies, which are the ingredients, most of the ingredients, to go in your elixir drink. There's dried apple, elderberry, lemon peel, and goji berry. Next is the ritual, which is the full moon or cold moon solstice ritual. And of course that's today, but if you want to do it on any full moon, it works just as well. And this is the artwork for this month, the Awen Owl. It's on watercolor paper. It's done with watercolors, salt, ink, pen. And you can see I circled the Awen symbol, which is a druid symbol. There's mistletoe coming out of its plumes, antlers for transformation, and the moon glowing behind it. Now you have a pine smudge stick, and it comes with a little shard of Selenite and a charm of an oak tree. Oak trees are very sacred to the Druids, and I understand why. I have a really big one in my own yard, and I call her grandmother tree. And she has a very strong spirit, very nurturing, caring, very strong, and has been there for a very long time. Inside this little package is one of the pieces to your ritual, which happens to be a molded owl candle made out of beeswax. Many of you have mentioned that you do not want to burn it because it's so cute. So I do have some replacements I'll be putting in the shop. So if you want to use it for your ritual, you can always get another one. He is pretty cute. Next we have your little DIY kit. It's very simple this time. It's just a piece of pine wood. And you can see all of the beautiful circles in that tree. A silver Sharpie and a natural piece of string. You'll either have red and white or a hemp string. And I just use the pen myself, but you can use a pencil and create your own designs. You can add runes, dates, names, whatever you like to make it special and sentimental to you. You can also paint it, add charms, melt wax over it, whatever you'd like to do to create something special for your Yule tree. Ever since I can remember, my mom had us making ornaments for our tree, whether it was out of fabric, clay dough, something like this. We always did it every single year, and it just added something special to the season. I'm just making a simple triple moon goddess symbol on this side. And what's nice is it is two-sided, so you can do something on the other side too. You can also use this piece of wood for an altar tile. You can also make it as a plaque and put the actual wheel of the year on it. So you could put all the Sabbats, the dates, and make that really special as well. You can create a lot of things with this. It's nice soft wood, and it's great to honor the tree that gave its life for this. On the back, I decided to draw a pentacle, but I wanted to use the idea of having branches created. I always love that look, since it is the protection of nature. If you didn't know, the pentacle represents the 5 elements: air, water, earth, fire, and spirit. It's a symbol of protection and unity with nature. Next we have this little item, and we try not to use bubble wrap unless it can be recycled, of course, which many can, but if the product does come in bubble wrap when we get it, we always try to reuse that so that it's not going to waste. This is a stone tile, and it's made from soapstone, hand carved from India, and it features the triple moon. And then we've got our crystal of the month, which is an Apophyllite. And it comes in several colors: white, gray, pinkish hue, green, and sometimes even blue. This one has a bit of a gray tone to it. Many of the ones that I sent out to you also have pink or bright white. Everyone's is different and unique. Then we've got our incense sticks, which came in Winter's Woods scents. Has mostly a pine base. And then I gave you a little bag of goodies. Inside is the paper describing your Yule gift that I gave as a bonus. Exactly what the owl necklace represents. And a little bonus code for the sale that we're running for our new album, Ritual by the band Sundin. Here's the necklace that I gave everyone, and I chose silver to represent the frosty winter, but I love that it has Celtic knot in the wings. And the owl face is just very mystical. It's nice and short so you can see it. And then inside, I added my regular moss. And this is also a gift, I feel. I use it a lot. Then we have the last item in the box, and this is something that we had created exclusively for Wolfentime. I worked with a sculptor who's been doing other products for us as well, and this is the third piece in our magical animal tool series. We've done a wolf mirror, a phoenix athame, and now we have the owl's tree chalice. There's our logo on the bottom, and I put all the design features of this together. I wanted to look like a tree was holding up the cup with branches, roots, and I wanted the snowy owl on it, a little crescent moon, and branches and leaves. I just wanted to represent nature, but also the wisdom and magic of the owl. It's always copper toned. Copper is one of my favorite magical metals. And inside is stainless steel, and it is welded in there. So you can put hot or cold liquids inside. And you just need to hand wash your cup and let it air dry. That is everything in this box. When I think of Winter's Woods, I definitely think of the owl. I just think of the forest and the snow, and how seeing an owl fly by is just so magical. With this ritual, you get everything included, so you don't have to worry about needing to grab anything extra. Of course, you don't have to do the ritual. You can just use the items in your own way for your own path. Also, the little stone is a coaster for your cup. I had it sized so it would fit. I wanted to have a lot of elements of wood in your box, lots of things from nature. Things that reminded you of foraging in the forest. Things from nature that you would drink or eat, create with. Things that reminded you of the magic of the forest. Also, things that were special to the Druids. As you go through all of your items, I really hope that you felt the energy and love that was put into the box. We worked really hard on it, and this is probably one of my favorite paintings I've done. It was just very special to me, that beautiful owl. The Awen symbol that's in the tree, you can read about in this letter if you'd like to pause and read everything. Or if you already got this box, then you already know that that symbol is the inspiration and spark of art and creativity from the light source above. Next month's box for January is going to be Celestial Connection. which will focus on galaxy guides and celestial spirituality, zodiac, and all kinds of good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, treat each day with magic.